Leave a lasting impression on your clients with the new way to present yourself. 10K cards, the modern approach to business cards. No longer will you have to worry about losing your business card or wear and tear. 10K cards is the central point of your networking. From WhatsApp to Instagram to LinkedIn, provide people with the ability to connect with you like never before from one central hub. Get instant access to your own landing page that has everything users and clients need to engage with you. 10K cards let customers pay you with Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App. Book an appointment with your booking system, provide directions to your address, add links to your products, and much more. Anyone with a smartphone camera is able to scan your customized Q code to get an immediate access to your card. Users and clients are able to save you as a contact in their phone book directly from your digital card. Better yet, users can save your card directly to their home screen and always have direct access to you at a moment's notice. Get 10K cards, your revolutionary digital business card.
Alright guys, welcome to Nara Resort. Meron po sila ditong bridge, no? Gawa ng tao, gawa ng kawayan, so mag-ingat lamang po. Pero very exciting kapag nandoon ka. Ang Nara Resort po, isa po ito sa mga pinakalumang resort, no? Malapit po sa river na pwede kang maligo. And there's a lot of activities right now here in Nabaoy. That's why welcome po ang lahat po ng mga nandito sa Nabaoy pumunta, no? Tandaan po natin at Um, pag pumunta ka dito sa Nabaoy, lokal ka man, no? Or tourist ka, lokal ka dito sa Aklan or tourist ka, dapat po magbayad kayo ng 20 pesos na entrance fee, no? Kahit pumunta man kayo sa mga kaibigan ninyo. So sayang din 'yon, no? May kita rin yung barangay Nabaoy, no? And of course, pag pumunta po kayo sa mga marami po mga activities area dito, no? Pero isa sa mga pinakagustuhan ko ay dito po sa Nara Resort. Kasi dati, naalala ko pa, from Nara Resort, from doon po sa bundok, bumababa po kami dito sa Nara Resort. At dito po kami kumakain at naliligo. No? Dinadala din po namin yung mga bisita namin sa previous company ko na kung saan ako. And by the way, from Katiklan, nag-rent po kami ng tricycle. It costs us 150 pesos for 2 packs na po yan. Okay? So, kita-kita po tayo sa, at least, pinakita ko lang sa inyo yung what is Nabaoy, kung saan at kailangan yung pumunta dito because it is another activity other than Boracay Island. Alright? Again, this is Coach RM. See you.
Good evening everyone! Welcome to our 3K series, Kapihan, Karunungan, Kwentuhan series. And tonight I am so excited. I'm always excited in a way. I am always positive, you know. Kasi you are there always supporting my show, no? The 3K series, no? Sa lahat po ng mga nanonood via PCTV Boracay, Channel 1 and Channel 19, ACTV Aklan, Channel 6. So, magandang gabi po sa inyo. And sa lahat po na naka-tune in right now sa ating Facebook page, sa Your Boracay Guide, please like and share this Facebook Live para naman po marami tayong ma-inspire, marami tayong maabot, no? Sa ating mga kaibigan, kapamilya, at ka-closeness. Ano ba yun? Ayan. So anyways, this month is Women's Month, no? Ito dito pinapakita na ang kababaihan ay kababaihan. sabi nga nila, feminism isn't about making women stronger. No. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength. No? Life is a matter of perspective. Kung sa tingin mo, ang babae ay mahina, perspective mo lang yan, paningin mo lang yan, but they are strong. No? They are stronger than maybe sa mga lalaki dyan, mas stronger pa kaysa sa iyo. Ayan, may isa nga ako nabasa sa isang social media, no, sabi ng lalaki sa kanyang asawahan, bakit ang laki na ng tiyan mo? Bakit ang shape ng katawan mo umiba na? Ayun, sabi niya. Tapos, bakit maraming stretch mark? Alam mo yun yung reaction niya na kine-question niya yung babae, yung kanyang asawa. Sinagot siya ng kanyang asawa, sabi niya, alam mo Han, yung anak natin, yung anak mo, dinala ko sa tiyan ko for 9 months. No, ako'y nagluluto para sa iyo. Ako'y naglalaba para sa iyo. Ako'y naglilinis sa bahay mo. No, lahat ginagawa ko para lamang alagaan ka. Ikaw nga, Han, sabi niya, bakit yung tiyan mo ang laki-laki? Hindi ka naman ang anak. Di ba unfair, mga girls? Di ba unfair? No. Hindi nga kinwestiyon na malaki yung tiyan niya, na wala naman siyang ginagawa. No. Hindi naman siya nanganak. No? Yun talaga, no? People, especially sa mga lalaki, no? Pag nakita nila na nagpalit na yung shape ng kanilang mga asawa, yung parang nalosyang na yung mukha, ay maghahanap yon ng imagination nila na sobrang sexy. No, maghahanap ng ibang standard daw nila. No, if you really love that person, dapat magtulungan kayo. Dapat alagaan mo rin siya. Dapat mahalin mo rin siya. Because relationship, sabi nga nung last year, last month, ang pinag-usapan natin is about love. No, sabi nga, pag sinabi mong about love, kapag nagmamahalan kayo, dapat sa hirap at ginawa. That's love, di ba? So, ayun, sa mga tao dyan, sa mga babae, kababaihan dyan, ay salute nyo. Especially, may mga tao dyan, may mga kababaihan na nagtatrabaho para sa kanyang mga kapatid, para sa kanyang mga tatay, nanay. Grabe, saludo ako dyan. No? Kaya maybe this week, no, bababa po tayo sa community ng Boracay, maghahanap tayo ng super woman. Ayun, interviewin natin. Siguro magbibigay tayo ng token. Alamin natin kung ano yung kwento. No? At let's bring it on screen. Let's bring it here in PCTV and your Boracay Guide as we celebrate the Women's Month. Ayan. So, nakita niyo naman, may maganda akong katabi ngayon. Yeah! Maganda yung katabi ko. And I would like to formally introduce yung katabi ko. At para naman, kayo ay ma-inspire sa kanyang perspective about women. Perspective about his life. Perspective about experiences. And perspective about other people. Hindi lang yan. She will also share her experiences that lead her to be an empowered woman. Sa lahat po ng mga nakakilala sa kanya, hello po, no? Magandang gabi. No? Sana po samahan niyo kami throughout. No? She is an empowered woman. Okay? I'm so proud to say that she can support herself. She is also a single mom. Wow. Digital nomad. And before, no, she is just a guest, no, working from home. Then nag-convert siya into working from the beach. And now can I consider her a local? Okay, let's welcome on screen Miss Julie Christie GOTO. Ma'am, magandang gabi po.
Hello, RM. I'm so happy. Hello po sa lahat ng nanonood tonight. I'm so happy that we finally meet in person.
Yes.
Kasi last time yung interview natin was online.
Online, oo.
Pandemic pa.
Oo. So how are you?
I'm great. Really happy to be here. It's Women's Month. So we're celebrating the power of femininity.
Yes, actually napakaganda. It's really a good timing because as I perceive you as a stronger and empowered woman, you can really inspire our viewers tonight.
I hope so.
No? So, actually, thank you so much. Bago yung lahat. Bago yung lahat. Thank you so much po sa lahat po ng sumusuporta ng ating page, no? Kasi tumataas po yung traffic natin. And I'm so happy na hindi kayo magsasawa. Sana hindi kayo magsawa.
Stay with us.
Stay with us. And yun, talagang gagawin namin yung lahat, no? Pero bago ako Miss Julie, bago ako ipulot ko muna 'to yung aking partner, no? Sabi ng partner, "Hello partner, good evening," and Miss Jolie, no? Good evening Miss Lodi, no?
Hello
Kumusta yung
po.
hotel? You hotel? Okay, magi-interview tayo at saka may naka-set up na po na guest natin, no? Talagang the whole month ang gagawin natin, Miss Jolie, ay we will talk about ano na Women's Month,
Yeah.
no? Ayun. Paano ko ba simulan yung ating kwento, no? Miss Julie, siguro I would like to start with, when did you realize that you are an independent woman?
I think yung question muna is what does being independent mean, right?
Ah,
Which
okay.
is it
Okay.
means you're not relying on others. I'm not saying it's bad to ask
Mhm.
others for help, but to be an independent woman means that you're making decisions for yourself, right? Without having to wait for others to validate your decisions, 'di ba? Um, so yun, that's what being independent means. You make decisions for yourself. If you make mistakes, you learn from them and you grow.
You're
So
right.
yeah,
I really agree on that. No, thank you so much for making it clarify that we'll start with the question, what is being
being independent.
independent?
Yeah.
Because sometimes being independent is, wala, independent because I just want to be alone. Yun lang,
Yeah.
alone lang,
Yeah, that's
right?
different. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Some um what is your idea about power, no? Because of course this is really a women's month,
Mhm.
no? What does the idea of power mean to you?
I think power is when you can influence others around you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you have the ability to make decisions for yourself. That's power to me. Because as a woman, di ba traditionally, not all decisions are made by the woman in the household. Eh.
Yes, you're
Usually
right.
it's made by the breadwinner, which is traditionally made by the man, right, of
Yes,
the
yes.
household. So, yeah, that's what empowerment means. That's what power means.
Actually, one of the example that I would like to share with our audience is, when I was small, no, naririnig ko ito, I've heard it with my lola,
Yeah.
yeah, mga lolas ko, that before daw, um, kung merong manliligaw sa kanila at magigitara dyan, even if I don't like you, or I don't like that man, or manliligaw men, no, no, harapin mo sila. Piliin mo siya. So the one who's making decision, you're right, yung mga breadwinner, or ito yung mga mas superior sa iyo.
Yes, that's
Di
true.
ba?
Mm-mm.
So ngayon, that's why, until such time, until now, siguro, I don't know kung meron pang ganon, na yung mga babae, they base their decision kung ano ang gusto ng parents nila,
Kailangan pasado.
kailang pasado, natatakot,
Yeah.
no? Because this is what my parents want.
Mm-mm.
No, 'di ba? Maririnig ko minsan kapag nanliligaw ka, no? Ano ba sabihin? Kapag nanliligaw ka, ligawan mo daw muna
Yung
ang parents.
parents.
Narinig ko rin 'to sa isa sa mga na-interview ko, no? Sabi niya, ligawan mo muna ang parents para kapag maligawan mo na yung parents, si parents ang magsasabi sa kanyang anak.
Mm-mm.
Do you believe on that?
Well,
Narinig mo rin ba yan?
yeah, of course. Kasi I grew up in an Asian household. Eh. Even my mom's Filipina, my dad's Japanese, but it's still Asian. So they
Mm-mm.
have a say in everything. It's
Mm.
not entirely bad, ha? I'm not saying it's entirely bad. Makinig po tayo sa parents natin. But at the same time, I think what's missing kasi in our culture is yung parents dapat pinapakinggan din yung side nung anak.
Totoo
Diba?
yan.
Especially with women, making this decision kung sino yung magiging partner mo for life is very important, diba?
Yeah, I've heard also from my counselors before, no, isa sa mga one of my guidance counselors. Sa she always reminding
Mhm.
the us, no, yung mga ano niya, counseling niya, na na yung parents na dapat kapag maging parents daw kayo balang araw, you should play the game of your children.
Mhm.
No, kumbaga pa, kung yung anak mo ay mahilig manood ng movie, dapat manood ka rin ng movie.
Mhm.
Kung ang anak mo mahilig gumala-gala, dapat gumala ka rin.
Mhm.
Yun kumbaga pa, pakisamahan mo siya.
Yeah.
No, hindi lang na tama yung sinasabi mo na hindi lang na ang parents kasi this is what I want for you, you do it because
Mhm.
yan ang ano tawag nito, papaganda ng buhay mo.
Mhm.
Well, ngayon, I think, guys, sa mga nanonood, sa ating mga viewers, is it still applicable that your parents will still control your decision making?
I think kasi iba-iba kasi yung stages, 'di ba?
Okay.
Yeah. So kapag when our children are still very young, like toddlers, we of course do the decision making for them
Yes,
because
of
they're not
course.
capable yet. And then when they reach, let's say, their teenage years, of course, we're there to advise them, right from wrong, reminder, right from wrong, right? But when they reach adulthood, we should trust their decisions eh. Kumbaga, ano na lang tayo, coaching,
Yes,
mentorship na lang.
yes.
So, we try to influence them as much as we can kasi we only want what's best for them. Kahit as a friend, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Nag-a-advise tayo sa friends natin because we think we know what's best for them. But at the end of the day, yung person na yun pa rin dapat yung magde-decide.
Yan. That's why my next question is, this is a follow-up question. Di ba, din-define natin kanina kung ano yung meaning ng independent. Now, in what age that you realize, no, that you are ready for being an independent woman? Yung parang, your decision will not base to my parents anymore. Your decision will not parents to the breadwinner of the family.
Mm.
Anong edad ka?
Um,
Sa tingin mo lang, wag mo nang
Wag na-
kabistuin.
Huwag na natin pag-usapan yung edad.
Okay, okay.
Pag-usapan na natin kung kailan.
Okay, kailan? Mga,
Funny you ask that kasi I felt that when I moved to Boracay, which was roughly 2 years back.
wow.
Yes, because I was living with my family back in Manila before I moved here, before all this pandemic happened. And so, kapag nakatira ka sa family mo, syempre, they always have a say in what you do. It's not
You're right.
entirely bad.
Yes.
But of course, they would always advise you. There are rules that you have to follow. Pag nakatira ka kasi, di ba?
Yun, totoo yun,
Oo. Which is fair lang naman kasi hindi mo bahay yun.
Yes.
But when I moved out, when I moved to Boracay, I lived by myself, that's when I felt total freedom. Because I was making decisions by myself. I had to start paying bills by myself,
Yes.
without the help of others. I had to figure it out. Paano ba ito babayaran? Saan ba ako pupunta? Which is really not surprising in an Asian household kasi typical sa atin yung nakatira tayo with our parents
You're
even
right.
as we age.
You're
Diba? Hindi tayo yung parang halimbawa sa US na kapag college, automatic, they move
Yes.
out na. So yeah, that's very recent actually when I felt fully independent.
Wow.
Kasi I
So,
was making decisions talaga for myself.
I really agree on that kasi, yun, huwag kayong magtaka sa mga babae dyan. Not really sa babae, so kahit sa mga lalaki. Kapag nasa bahay kayo ng parents ninyo, talagang you're being controlled by them. Kasi, hindi kayo may-ari ng bahay eh.
Yeah, and you should follow the
Yes.
rules. Ganun talaga.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ganun yung, actually, ganun talaga yung structure ng family.
Yeah.
No, yung family, hindi na nakikitira ka lang, ikaw pa yung hari.
Yeah.
Di ba?
They're
So,
nice
kumbaga,
enough na nga na
yeah.
patirahin ka, diba? So
It
you
is
should
their
return the
territory.
favor, yes.
Di ba? It is their territory. Respect their territory.
Yes, exactly.
If you want to be independent, if you want to
You move out.
to do what you want to do in life, you go out.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, go out from your comfort zone.
Yes, exactly.
Kaso ang iba dyan, other people are ang tawag nito, takot. They
Yeah.
are afraid. Bakit? Saan ako kukuha ng pambayad ko ng bahay? Hindi nila ma-consistent bayad yung bahay nila because yung trabaho nila hindi rin stable. Natatakot sila baka
Yeah.
mamaya kapag magkasakit sila, sino mag-aalaga sa
Mm-mm.
kanila? No? Now may other question, next question because Miss Jolie is, do you consider yourself to be a powerful woman or do you consider yourself right now as a powerful woman?
Yes, because I was raised by one. My mom, I consider my mom one of the most powerful women I look up to, mostly because my dad was working in Japan. We had the typical setup where my dad is working abroad, and my mom was the housewife.
Oh.
So she raised two kids by herself, me and my sister, single-handedly. Pag bata ka, isipin mo madali lang yun eh. Pero when you become a parent yourself,
Ang
ang
hirap.
hirap pala. Ang hirap pala. Considering na isa lang yung sa akin. And I can't imagine what my mom went through having to raise two kids by herself in Manila. But she did it. So it's amazing.
Um, Actually, totoo yung sinasabi mo na malalaman mo lang yan if you are already in that situation.
Yeah, in that
Tama?
position. Yes.
In that position.
Mm.
Kasi kung wala ka sa situation, wala ka sa position, ang dami mong sinasabi, ilagay mo sarili mo dyan. Kumbaga sabi nga nila wala ka kasi sa sapatos ko
Yes.
Pumasok ka sa sapatos niya, you will understand kung gaano kahirap maging mother. Alam mo, I've known here in Boracay, I've known a family na yung mga kids nila, yung mga bata, mga anak nila, they're parang grabe magluho sa school. No, grabe yung magmingi ng pera, pero hindi nila alam yung nanay nila, grabe magtrabaho just to support them. Kasi minsan, 'di ba? If you mix your children to the people yung mga mayayaman din. Kumbaga pa ito yung mga tao na, ay mayaman din si ganito, mayaman din si ganyan. Yung nakakahiya na dapat, ma'am, yung kapatid ko, gusto ko rin may yung kapatid, yung classmate ko, iPhone. Tapos ma'am, bago yung ganito niya. Ma'am, ganito yon, ganito niya, lahat na lang ng mga activities. So ngayon sasakit yung ulo ng isang mother. Why?
Yeah.
Because she wanted to give you what you want.
Yeah.
Para hindi ka rin
That's true.
mapahiya sa school. That's why, ito yung tanong ko. Have you ever been in a situation that made you think that women and power are two incomparable concepts?
I think in a traditional Asian household, they don't mix together, 'di ba? Kasi nga, kasi nga, if you follow the traditional way, yung breadwinner of the house, which is the man, siya yung gumagawa, siya yung expected na decision maker. It's not really the woman. But come to think about it, marami kasi in that setup, the woman is referred to as the housewife. Diba?
Ang ilaw ng tahanan.
Ang ilaw ng tahanan. And I really don't like it when people refer to the housewife as housewife lang siya. It's not lang.
No, it's
it's a full-time job.
Yeah, full-time mother.
Yes. Full-time job, taking care of the kids. I mean, you're just not just a nanny, you're a cook, you're a teacher, you're everything all rolled into one, and you do this 24/7, no vacation leaves, no breaks, diba?
Yes.
All throughout the year. So
actually yun nga, Miss Julie, bakit inintro ko kanina yon na because Han, bakit ang tiyan mong laki na? Bakit ganyan ka? Bakit ganyan yung mukha mo? Hindi nang naunang kita nakilala. You're so sexy. You are my dream that I will live with. I dream with. But ngayon iba ka na. No?
Yeah.
You're right in saying that nagtatrabaho ako sa bahay kasi wala akong sahod. Inaalagaan ko yung mga anak mo, inaalagaan kita. Yun yung mga hindi nila naintindihan. Tapos magluloko pa yung lalaki, no?
It's an unrealistic expectation sometimes.
So that's why nagkaroon tayo ng concept na bakit nagkaroon tayo ng Women's Month. Kasi the women would like to really prove to the world, no? Sa lahat ng mga tao na, well, we are here in the world fair.
We have a voice.
Yeah, you have a voice.
We're more than just...
You're right.
Yeah, we're
Na,
more than
ano
just
ba
a
magawa?
girl.
Sabi nga nila ano ba magawa ng lalaki na hindi magawa ng babae? Di ba? So, hindi rin kasi pwede sabihin ng babae na ano ba yung magagawa ng babae na hindi magagawa ng lalaki. Kasi nga, may mga lalaking nanganganak na. Kasi nga, mga, di ba, sa ibang bansa, may mga ganun na yon, no? Anyway, I would like to pull out, comment dito. Sabi ni, sino si Miss Tess, pero kayo, sabi niya,
That's
watching
my mom.
from Narita, Japan. Wow.
Hi, mommy.
So we are there in Japan. There's Facebook in Japan?
Yes, there is. It's global. Facebook is global.
Okay, Facebook is global. And yes, Mama Tess
Supporting
Goto.
fan.
Wow.
May fan yung mom ko.
Wow, wow. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for
For
bringing
watching.
out Miss Christy, sabi ko.
Christy, middle name. Julie Christy.
Miss Julie in the world, no? Because she is now inspiring people around the world. Wow. Of course, we're focusing here in the island of Boracay
Mhm.
and in the province of
One step
Baclan.
at a time, di ba?
Yes. Sana aabot na tayo. But of course, not bad. No, not bad that guys are here being with us, listening to us, and sana ma-inspire kayo, no? So, grabe may supporter yung mama mo, ha?
Sa
Mm.
mama ko siya nag-hello.
Okay. Ito, siguro alam ko na yung sagot dito, no? Which powerful woman do you admire most?
Well, of course, it's my mom.
Oh, yeah.
It's my mom for the reasons that I already mentioned.
Yeah.
She's way tougher than I am, that I can only hope to be as tough as her. But like, if you're talking about like a powerful woman, I admire like a celebrity,
Yeah. Do you have
somebody not
also?
personal. That would be Princess Diana.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you're
Princess
right.
Diana.
Yeah.
Mostly because of like, uh, when she was alive, she had like over 100 charities, and she used her power and influence to make people aware of certain things, such as AIDS. Nung time na yon, kasi 'di ba nung 90s,
Mm-mm-mm.
iba pa yung iba pa yung perspective ng people about AIDS, kasi it's something na they're not highly familiar with.
Yeah,
And so what Princess Diana did was she visited a ward and talked to people with AIDS, and she hugged them just to break that barrier na, it's safe to hug them. They're still human. They just have
Yes.
this incurable disease.
Yes.
But the human is still there inside. So it's just really amazing kasi that she's a great example of using your popularity to do good in the
Totoo yan.
community.
Pero I really agree, no? A person, alam mo yung mga person na mga akala natin they're really strong, they're really weak, no? Alam mo kapag ginhug mo sila,
Mm.
parang nagbabago yung mundo nila eh. Kasi yung warm especially kung
Na
totoo
hug.
yung paghug mo,
Yeah,
no?
genuine,
Yeah, genuine yung
sincere.
sincere. Talagang mapapabago mo sila.
Parang you can break down barriers.
You're right. You're right. I really agree on that.
Mhm.
No? And another question that I would like to bring into, because of course sabi mo kanina yung who or whom gusto na ay ina-admire mo is yung mother mo,
Mhm.
and then Princess Diana. Ang next question ko ang gusto kong itanong sa iyo is, nung bata ka pa, ano yung dinidream mo? No, sa level ng babae,
Mhm.
ano yung dinidream mo na na maging, no? Today, when you, di ba, tinatanong tayo, anong gusto mo maging balang
Paglaki mo.
araw? Oo.
Gusto maging paglaki mo. When I was younger, my late grandmother was telling me, you should be a doctor so that when I get old, you can take care of me.
Yeah,
Yung
yeah.
sinasabi na ganun. But I never really thought about a specific career or profession growing up. I was lucky enough. My parents, they took me traveling back and forth to Japan and other places. And so at a young age, yung dream ko was to travel. Just keep on traveling the world, which I'm thankful I'm able to do it naman before the pandemic happened, and hopefully soon again. Maybe I'll visit my family
In Japan.
in Japan.
Alright.
Right. So I was never a fan of wanting to be a princess.
What?
Like, or
Naglalaro ka ng doll?
yeah, so when I was younger, I would be given Barbies kasi 'di ba yun naman yung
Yeah,
usual na hindi katulad ngayon gadgets na yung mga bata.
Barbies,
Dati
pink
Barbie.
pa yung kulay.
Pink, pag pink girl, pag blue sa boys, 'di ba?
Yes.
So I would get Barbies, pero I never really like played with them as much as other girls did.
Yeah.
Mas gusto ko yung mga Lego, mga puzzles,
Oh.
mga ganun. Mas gusto ko,
Smart.
parang nabobore ako sa Barbie, sa mga dolls, ganun.
Pero may mga tao talaga na doon nila nakikita yung ano nila yung sarili nila.
Mm-mm.
I want this Barbie and I want to become a princess.
Yeah.
Siguro yun din siguro yung concept na adapt natin kasi nga pag princess ka, wala sa bahay ka lang,
Feeling mo happy.
feeling mo happy ka lang.
Yeah.
Pero life is not like that eh.
Yeah. And
Kumbaga
Princess Diana is a good example of that.
yes, you're right.
Princess Diana. Diba?
Pero I would like to pull out also comment there in the ano tawag nito, in our comment section from Boracay Travel Online. Wow. Sabi niya, no? I agree. Empowerment should start at home and from the parents. Totoo, no? Dapat kahit bata pa lang, ma-feel nila na they have a voice and they are being heard. Totoo. Totoo, di ba? Kapag bata ka pa lang, dapat papakinggan ka talaga, no? Dapat pakinggan mo siya. No? Di na ikaw lang dapat masusunod. Parang stick to one lang. This is what I want you to do it. Pero tama yung sinasabi niya. No? Also, how a father treats her daughter will set the bar for how she will allow other people. Totoo yan. Particularly men. To treat her while the mother will be their role model. So, totoo. And if she sees her as a strong and independent person, she will also become one. Alam mo, I would like to have also example, especially with the parents, na do not fight in front of your children. No, because if you are not showing respect to the woman, sa mga tatay, I'm sorry, but this is realistic. Wag niyo maliitin na babae siya. Wag niyo siyang iduro-duro lang na parang wala siyang right na mabuhay sa mundo. Because if your son or daughter or your children will see that way, they will also treat the mother that way. I've known a mother that she can't really get respect, no? Because nag-aaway sila, nagsisigawan sila. Now, ano na naman to? Unfair naman. Kasi babae ako, that's the way you treat me? So I ask you about power. I ask you about this and that. Natama yung compliment ng Boracay Travel Online, no? And sabi, keep on shining, Julie. Love, love, love. Ayan, thank you so much for being here. No? And guys, sa lahat po na mga nandito pa, please continue sharing. Comment if you want to if you have thoughts, because it will help people here in Aklan, in Boracay, specifically in Boracay, and of course, around the world. No? Now, may mga friends si Miss Julie watching right now from Japan. No? Okay. Ayan, teka lang, sana yung cellphone ko nawala. Nawala na tuloy ang aking mga question. Okay, next, Miss Julie, no? Kasi yung mga question ko na prepare para sa'yo, dapat makita ko rin dito eh. Ayan, so happy. Ayan, next is, what is your concept about woman empowerment? Kasi nga, ang babae should also shine on their own.
Yeah.
Hindi dahil lang sa shine yung babae, dahil sa lalaki. Or yung lalaki, dahil sa babae. Pero naniniwala naman ako na in every man's success, there's always a woman behind it.
Behind every man's success is a woman
Yeah.
daw. Yeah.
Yes. So, what is your concept about woman empowerment? And, of course, this will be also our topic the whole month.
The whole month.
So, it
Kasi
will
nga,
start
it's
from
Women's
your
Month.
definition and your beliefs
Yeah.
about woman empowerment.
Yeah, women empowerment is having a voice, right? Being heard, and it's also breaking gender roles. Diba?
Totoo.
Kasi dati may mga roles or office work, for example, na expected, naka-assign lang sa mga lalaki.
Totoo.
Pero ngayon
Nakaka-insulto yun, di ba?
even women can do it. Iba na yung panahon ngayon eh. So, what a man can do, most women are also doing.
Yes.
Na back in the day, they don't. Because they're not allowed to.
Totoo yan. Sabi nga nila hindi pwede mag-drive yung babae.
In some countries, meron pa din.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay, meron na
And
hindi
meron
nagdadrive?
pa ding hindi pwede
Oh,
mag-drive
but
in some
here in the
countries.
Philippines, you can
Pwede
drive.
naman, yeah.
Di ba, sabi nga nila
Kapag merong nasa harap na pangit mag-park o mag-drive, sabihin babae siguro yan. Di ba may
ay,
ganun
ay,
mga
ay,
ano?
may mga
But I
perspective.
know a lot of great women drivers.
Actually, ang gagaling. Di ba, may
Yeah.
mga women nga na nag-ano, anong tawag nila dito?
Yung
May
racing.
yung
and
racing,
ano,
ang
yeah.
dami. May mga women din, may mga group ng mga ano, ng mga bikers yung nagmomotor.
Yeah.
Ang gaganda pa ng mga motor, ilalang cc
Yeah.
'yon. May tag 1,000 cc to ang lalaki ng mga motor, but they are there.
Pero dati mga lalaki lang mga nagmomotor.
Yes. Mga lalaki lang daw kasi lalaki lang yung may right na magmotor. Do you agree on that?
No, I think siguro historically kasi, 'di ba ang clothing ng women dati hindi pa naman uso na nagji-jeans. Laging
Nakabestida.
laging naka-dress,
Maraklara, yon.
Ganon. So, hindi talaga siya 'di ba, comfortable para sumakay ka
Yes.
ng motor nang nakaganon ka. Pero ngayon yung outfit, 'di ba, ang gaganda na.
Ang gaganda, ang sexy na.
Yeah.
Tapos meron pa mga lalaki diyan. Ay, ba't ganyan yung damit mo? Kitang-kita na yung ano mo, ha? 'Di ba? Because ano tawag sila, naiilang sila, natatakot sila na maagawan.
Ng spotlight?
Yes, totoo 'yon. Because alam mo 'yun, sometimes yung lalaki kasi napaka-selfish eh. They always want the woman na maging sunod-sunod lang sa kanila. Nakakasama. How would you how would you take
think,
that?
I think that's also I can feel naman that times are already changing now based on people around me, my friends' relationships with their husbands, mas more on equality na talaga eh. Kumbaga, not one gender is better than the other. Alam mo yun, yung mga rules sa bahay, yung mga gawaing bahay, yung finances. I know a lot of people na ngayon equal na. They share everything equally, unlike before. Pero syempre, there are still some households that prefer na i-follow pa din yung traditional way, di ba? Na yung lalaki yung breadwinner and then yung babae yung magsistay sa bahay. Due to a lot of reasons. A lot of them are valid din. Like for example, if the wife also goes to work, who will take care of the kids? They have to hire a nanny, additional gastos pa.
Yes.
Whereas if the mom stays at home, then she has quality time with the kids and you don't have to get a helper.
Yeah.
So, meron pros and cons.
And meron lang sigurong time frame,
Yeah.
Habang bata pa yung anak na, habang ganito pa edad ng mga anak natin, okay, hindi muna ako magtatrabaho. And then there's a lot of women then they are not there in the office. They work from home while taking care of their kids.
Multitasking.
Mayroon masasarap gumawa ng mga sweets, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yung iba magagaling magtahi ng mga damit. No? Yung
Iba-ibang
iba, they
talent.
work on like social media. Ang dami na ngayong nagagawa ng mga kababaihan. That's why hindi natin pwede silang maliitin. No? Miss Julie, if you think that the woman or women are the best, why men left them alone raising their kids? May mga ganun Oo, may mga ganun. Sorry, i-highlight ko to kasi parang it's a common situation right now in our country. Maybe hindi lang sa ating country, sa ibang bansa, no? Yun nga kanina yung sample natin, makita lang natin, hindi na natin nakikita yung dream of my life natin sa kanya, iiwanan na lang natin. Ang masama doon, iiwanan mo na, pati yung anak, iiwanan mo pa, hindi mo pa susuportahan. No? Pero, sabi nga natin nandito na, sinasabi na natin, women empowerment. Women also are powerful by nature. No? Hindi lang dahil na ako yung breadwinner, ako yung masusunod, yung babae hindi. No? Pero maganda naman sila. Nasa kanila yung lahat. Why men left them?
Okay, just circling back to your question, because your question was, if I think women are the best, why
Yes.
are they being left?
Okay.
Right? So let's start with, I don't think women are the best. It's not really a competition between the genders.
Okay.
Diba? Women empowerment, Women's Month is all about women being heard, having a voice, right? So going back to your question, why are they being left? Unfortunately, the only thing that's constant in life daw, diba, is change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in relationships, any kind of relationships with friends, with your parents, with partners, we constantly change, 'di ba? So ang nagiging challenge ngayon, kaya most relationships don't work out is because hindi sila naging compatible at one point. You know, like it reached a
Okay.
point where nagbago yung isang tao, pero hindi na nakasunod yung isa. Kasi you're supposed to grow together sa relationships. And sometimes you just outgrow each other, which is sad. So there could be a lot of reasons kung bakit naiwan or kung bakit naghiwalay. Some are valid, some are not. So,
Maybe there are situations, especially sa work, kung saan ka your nature of work.
yeah.
No? Yung iba diyan, seaman. Seaman luloko.
Malayo.
Malayo. Seaman, yung iba diyan, nagtatrabaho sa office. Yung iba diyan, night shift. Yung iba diyan ay yung trabaho niya is communicating with people. So ngayon, parang mas maganda to. No? Yung iba diyan, they're working in the office. Do you think those situations affect their relationship?
It could only if the man forgets the worth in his woman. The worth is always there, 'di ba? Pero since you're so comfortable with being with this person for so long, you're comfortable this person won't leave you, then sometimes that's what happens.
Alam mo, napakaganda. Napakaganda ng word. I would like to quote being comfortable.
Yeah.
Na
Confident.
Actually, overconfident ang tawag doon. No? Oo. Confident na, mahal niya ako niyan. Hindi niya ako iiwan yan. Kasi ako'y nagsusuporta sa kanya. Yung parang ganun, ako'y nagtatrabaho sa bahay. Kahit hindi ko ibibigay yung oras ko, wala yan. No? Hindi niya ako iiwan yan. Being comfortable. Kasi akala mo, mahal ka niya. Pero basically, the woman has their own need also.
Yeah.
That you need to give it back. Na, diba?
Reciprocate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yung attention. Yung love. Intimate love. Nandun pa rin yun kasi hindi naman pwede love na hug lang yan. No? Of course, yung babae minsan hinahanap din yon, no? Hindi naman, not all. No? Isa pa, siguro, yung next question ko is, ano yung sekreto? No? Para ma-avoid natin ito yung separation, ma-avoid natin being, parang ano naman to, unfair, no? So, being single, na a woman being single. Kasi alam mo yun, pero alam mo ba, yung may mga single na mga babae, yan daw yung mas masarap magmahal. Kasi they have known the pros and cons already. Kaysa sa wala pa, kaysa sa fresh experience pa na hindi marunong magdala ng relationship. Diba? I don't know kung...
I think that's a factor din why a lot of relationships don't work out. Kasi there are people who are afraid of staying single. Alam mo yun, nakikita mo kasi social media, 'di ba? It's a social media era. Nakikita mo online, may magpo-post na, hey, binigyan na, thank you, babe, sa flowers, thank you, babe, sa coffee, thank you, babe, sa presents. So, naiinggit sila. They feel like that's a need that they need to fulfill. When in fact, yung song ni Miley Cyrus, 'di ba? You can buy yourself flowers, 'di ba? You don't need a man to give that to you. If you meet someone, that's good. But if you're single and you're by yourself, there's also nothing wrong with that. You can stay single for as long as you want. Diba?
Yes. Totoo yan. Pero sabi nga nila, sabi mo nga, you can buy chocolate, you can buy flowers. No? Pero mas maganda pa rin, para sa akin, there is a person who will give you flowers. There is a person that responds to you. No? Kasi 'di ba, parang bola lang yan babalik na babalik sa'yo. Pero kung sarili mo lang, baka mamaya kasi balang araw, magiging self-centered na tayo na akala natin we are good alone. No? We don't need other people. Baka ganun yung maging...
Kasi as humans, we always need others to live. But the thing is, our topic, women empowerment, it's also about knowing your worth. 'Di ba? So, halimbawa may na-meet ka na magbibigay sa iyo ng flowers and expensive presents, chocolates, imported chocolates, pero they don't treat you well, the question is it worth it? Diba? Most likely, hindi.
Totoo.
But of course, you're bound to meet someone that is very compatible with you, who can give you those things if that's your love language. Kasi di ba may mga different, apparently may different love languages na
Yes,
rin pala ngayon.
right.
Yung iba gusto maka-receive ng presents, yung iba gusto love language is quality time. So it really depends. And eventually you'll find someone.
Yeah, anyway, in a relationship, what is important is you know the love language of one another.
That's true. It's important
No.
to understand.
Kumbaga you be a keen observant to
Yeah.
your loved one.
That's
Diba?
why communication is
Correct,
important.
no? Pero isa siguro na gusto ko rin i-highlight dito sa usapan natin. If a woman is still dependent on their partner, like sa mga lalaki, especially if you have a foreign boyfriend or husband, na akala natin hindi ka na magtatrabaho because ay mayaman naman yung foreign foreign boyfriend ko, not just foreign, siguro mga other Filipino partner din. May trabaho naman, hindi ko na kailangan pa magtrabaho. Pero I mean, that's wrong. Kasi pag iniwan ka niya, anong maiiwan sa'yo? Anong maipundar mo? So ngayon, yung insecurity, doon nagsisimula. Insecurity. Ngayon, because insecure ka, nakita mo lang yung partner mo, may kinakausap ibang babae, magsiselos ka na agad. So ngayon, mangyayari dyan, mag-aaway kayo. Bakit nangyayari yan? Because wala kang self-worth. Diba?
Yeah.
Kumbaga pa, okay, pero if you are confident sa sarili mo, kaya mong mabuhay na wala siya, no? Hindi ka magsiselos. Walang hiwalayan na mangyayari.
Which is important before you get into any relationship. You shouldn't depend on others to fulfill your needs, whether financial or emotional, diba? Dapat complete ka na sa sarili mo before you enter. And you just, kumbaga sa relationship, you just complement each other, diba? Hindi yung nakadepend ka sa kanila to fulfill. Kasi pag hindi na na-fulfill yung need mo or yung expectation mo, then you get upset. Tapos, doon din magsa-start yung mga away.
Yes. I would like to check kung naririnig ba sa online yung boses ni Miss Jolie. Oo.
Test?
Kasi napakaganda ng mga binibitawan niyang salita, you know. And I gusto ko lang na it is being heard right, no? Okay, clear daw, sabi ng ating audience.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Teka lang,
Clear. Meron naman nag-comment. Thank you po.
Sabi niya, independent woman.
Clear.
Ooh, yes,
Sabi niya,
clear.
clear.
Thank you so much. No, so, you're right. No? Kasi once secure tayo sa ating sarili, walang hiwalayan na mangyayari. Kasi hindi ka magsiselos, hindi ka maiinggit. Di ba? So, being a woman is also being secured of yourself.
Yeah.
It is not we just want to be heard. No. We also want to be people will treat us fair.
Yeah.
Hindi unfair, di ba? So balik ako dun sa mga sa mga lalaki na tinatrato nila yung babae, walang trabaho yan, walang pag mawala sa akin. Sige, ipapromise tayo, no? Ipapromise tayo. No, my money is your money. Oh, yeah, that's true. My money is your money. Paano kung hindi ka marunong magdala ng money mo? Babae ka, wala kang alam na trabaho. Oh, after mawala siya, what will you do?
So you have to be smart about it.
You have to be smart about it. Sabi nga nila, before you get into a relationship, ganun. Dapat merong search in. Yeah.
Coach RM.
Magsama muna kayo. Alamin mo yung ugali ng bawat isa. Study yung love language ng bawat isa. Baka mamaya, kapag natutulog yung babae, parang helicopter ang hilik. Di ba? May mga ganon.
Tapos sa una, okay pa
Sa
yun
una,
eh.
okay
Ang
pa,
cute mo,
yeah.
naghilik ka kagabi. Tapos after a few months, hindi ako
Hindi
nakatulog.
na, yes. Magrereklamo na.
Magrereklamo na.
Kasi being committed, para sa akin, being committed is to accept your partner. Kung ano man siya, kung ano man ginagawa niya, dapat magkaroon mag-adjustments. Di ba?
Yeah.
Ano masasabi mo sa ganun?
Yeah, I think it's very challenging to kumbaga, to cohabitate with others. Kahit friend mo nga lang not necessarily your partner, 'di ba? Kasi syempre, you come from different backgrounds. Iba yung mga daily habits nyo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Kapag kumain ba to, pagkatapos kumain, magliligpit ba to agad ng pinggan or iniiwan lang na nakakalat? You know, those small things It's the small things that matter. And that affects the relationship greatly.
Totoo
Diba?
yan. And Miss Julie, I just would like to ask this question, not just to you, no, of course to our audience tonight, no. And sabi nga nila, all of us have its own experiences that teach us to be strong, teach us to to know, to correct the wrongdoings that we are doing in life. Di ba? Now my question is, what were what were your experiences, no, you have that you're proud to say, or sa mga nagko-comment diyan sa ating mga viewers, that you are proud to share to the people that made change? Hindi sa pamilya mo, sa anak mo,
An
sa
experience
asawa
that shaped
mo.
you.
Yeah, na kumbaga pa, itong experience mo na to, dahil dito sa experience ko na to, I'm so proud because na-share ko to sa kanya and it changed her or his life. Ano yon kung meron?
Actually, there are a lot of. I don't think there's a specific one.
Okay.
Kasi our experiences shape who we are.
You're
diba?
right, yeah.
Yeah. But I think my experience as a supervisor in my previous company, it was really inspiring kasi doon ko na-experience yung mga tao na hinahandle mo. They look up to you. And kapag nakita mo silang nag-grow as a person, tapos they credit you for it, nakaka-touch, masaya, nakaka-inspire for you to want to work harder, alam mo yun. So that's really great. Aside from that, I think another experience is being a mom. It's a great experience. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But it definitely changes your perspective on a lot of things. Most especially, your pers- your perspective kung paano mag-isip yung parents mo dati. Alam mo yung dati kapag bata ka, may sinabi sa yung parents mo, sabi mo kontra na naman tong parents ko. But when you become a parent, you realize na kaya pala. Alam mo
Totoo
yun?
yan.
Now I get it.
Totoo
Parang ganun.
yan.
So totoo talaga yung sinasabi ng mga parents kapag bata tayo na sige, pag tumanda ka, maintindihan mo din.
Yes,
Which is,
you
it's
will
really true.
understand once you cross the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
Once you cross the bridge.
Papunta ka pa lang.
Oo. Papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na
Pabalik
ako.
na
Yung parang
ako.
ganun
Totoo
kasi
naman pala.
alam mo kung ano nangyayari
Yeah.
'di ba? And also tama yung sinasabi mo. Let's be realistic, no? Our life in this world hindi lang puro masaya ka. Meron nga minsan in social media, in the camera, they're always happy.
Yes.
They people say them, oh, bakit ang positive niya? Bakit ang saya niya? Pero hindi mo alam, may dinadala pala yon. But those experiences, why I ask you, those experiences na sa tingin mo nakatulong sa iba, yun pala pwede mong balikan at it will become again, it will be your vitamin, no? Kumbaga pa vitamin to go up. Kumbaga pa kung
It's your drive, your
yes,
inspiration.
to drive you,
right.
to motivate
Yeah,
you,
to motivate
to
you.
do, for you to go back on track again.
Yeah.
So, that's why good experiences, kung ako sa inyo, isulat nyo yan. No? Kasi balang araw, yun, basahin nyo yon, magiging self-drive nyo yon, maging self-motivation mo yon. Ako, hindi ako naniniwala na ikaw lang, sarili mo. No. Your experience taught you to become the best. Taught you who you are right now. Siguro kapag hindi ka natututo sa experience mo, talagang wala ka na talagang pag-asa. O, diba?
Ulit-ulit lang naman yun hanggang matuto ka.
Totoo. So I would like to pull it out. No? Sabi ni Kim Ryan, no? Sabi niya, proud agent
Hi,
po
Kim.
ni Bessie Julie. Ganun. Oh, may mga ganon, no? Thank you so much for sharing, no? Your experiences to be proud agent. Yun. So, ito yon. Dito na tayo. kailangan ba, kasi ito sabi nila before, yung sabi mo nga in Asian way, kailangan pa ba magtapos yung babae sa pag-aaral? Kasi balang araw, sa bahay lang naman siya.
Mhm. I think that education is very important kasi being educated on things um, makes you well equipped to do decisions to be more decisive, 'di ba? Kasi if you're ignorant on certain things, how can you decide? You're just gonna be like, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin dyan eh. Hindi ko alam paano ba gawin yan, 'di ba? But if you're educated, then you get to do more things. I think there was this research I read, I don't know when, but it's a research by UNICEF, if you're
Okay.
familiar with UNICEF, na where they said that educated women actually don't marry as young as those that are uneducated. Kasi mas nakafocus sila sa career, they end up wanting to do more with their lives. So hindi sila naka one track mind lang na parang okay, my end goal is to get married and have kids. They want to do more. So being educated empowers you, 'di ba? Not just women, but any gender for that matter. So
Tot-
yes, education is very important.
Totoo yan. Kasi, yun din na magdadala sa iyo sa track na if you want to be heard by men, you should also be knowledgeable.
Yes.
You should also be experienced.
You need to
No?
know what you're talking about.
You need to know what you're talking about. Hindi na, wala lang, kasi ganito lang naman ako balang araw. So, why should I focus on this?
Yeah. And you can be skilled at a lot
Oo.
of different things and decide what you want to do from there, diba? If after all those experiences you decide, okay, I think I was born to become a mother and stay at home, then by all means, if you feel that that's your calling, why not?
Yes, you're right. Okay. Dahil education ang pinag-uusapan natin, sabi nga nila, in a relationship, love is important. Giving love to you is really important. You give love to me is really important. However, what is love without money? Sabi nga nila, dapat you should spend time with me because nandito ako, asawa mo ako. Pero in reality, because of the nature of his job, hindi niya nabibigay yung oras niya ng sobra. Pero yung isa, they will demand time. Now my question is, yes, love is important, but money also is important in the relationship. Why? How can the relationship work without money? How can I send my kids to school without money? So ano yung role ng woman doon to understand the situation of the man?
Well, I think that in this specific scenario,
Okay.
it's all about balance, 'di ba? Yes, the man is the breadwinner, but at the same time, working long hours. Of course, in some instances, kailangan magbayad ng
Yes.
mga bills, 'di ba? Pero when you have to have a goal, and when you reach that goal, then you divert your focus on the needs of your other needs of your family, which is
Yeah.
not just purely financial, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Kasi at the end of the day, your job, they can replace you agad.
Totoo yan.
'Di ba? But your family can never be replaced.
Totoo yan.
So importante that you also give time to your family.
Yeah.
Kasi you're working for them, 'di ba? What's the point?
Yes. So, siguro, it is also a time for the woman to schedule outing with the family.
Yeah.
That's the most important. Kasi hindi wag natin isipin na schedule natin ahead. Kasi 'di ba yung work naman schedule yan eh. Ay may family outing kami. Wag naman araw-araw,
Yeah.
no? Kasi giving time to one
Budgeting.
another, bonding, budget,
Yes.
na it helps also grow the relationship. It
Yeah.
also help that the relationship will take long and forever. Yun yung siguro
Yeah.
masasabi natin na there will be forever.
Yes.
'Di ba?
That's
So,
true.
one last two questions. one last two
pero two.
one last pero two questions. Sabi nga nila, Miss Julie, have you experienced being with a person or a partner or a parent that has a superiority issue? No, lalaki. No? How difficult for you to adjust with those people? And what did you do? superior. Ako ang laging tama.
Mhm.
Ayun.
I think that's very typical with Asian households, right?
Mhm.
Not even with partners. Like for example, I grew up with a very strict mom. I know she's watching right now.
Hi,
And
mom.
I grew up with a very strict mom. And when you grow up in that kind of setting, maiinis ka eh, di ba? Growing up na parang, bakit hindi ako nasusunod? Bakit kailangan kayo lagi yung nasusunod? Pero of course, when you grow up, you realize that um, they just wanted the
The
best for
best.
you.
Yeah.
Syempre ngayon, we raise our kids in a different way na. Hindi na siya yung... So, some still follow the traditional way. Pero ngayon, we raise our kids in a different manner, not the traditional way anymore. We hear them out, 'di ba? We use gentle parenting techniques.
Totoo
Which,
yan. Kasi let us understand our parents always want the best for us. Yun ang sabihin natin na, sabi nga nila, na dapat ako lang yung pakinggan mo. Minsan, intindihin mo na lang yun because kung maging parent ka na balang araw, you will really understand. Sabi nga ni sino ba to? Si Richard.
heart lang.
Heart,
Love
heart.
lang.
5 heart yan, ha? Oo, thank you so much for
Madami.
sending hearts, no? Okay, last one question
One na
before
lang
we
talaga.
before we end. Kailangan ba ng mga babae na maging sexy or to be sexy?
I think it's not a need. It's whatever you're comfortable with, diba? Love your body, self-love, body confidence. It's all over the ads now. Hindi katulad dati, we were talking about Barbies earlier,
Yeah.
diba? Standard lang yung itsura ni Barbie dati.
Yeah.
Pero ngayon,
Damit lang yung binapalitan.
pero ngayon, all shapes and sizes, all colors, different cultures. So yeah, whatever a woman is comfortable with, she should just go for it.
Yeah, because being sexy or not, it always important to know how that sexiness, how that self complements
Mhm.
to the other.
Plus, sexy is subjective. Eh. Is it always physical? I mean, sexy could be how smart you
Yeah.
are.
You're
Diba?
right. So
Yeah.
yun nga, it always complements to the other.
Yeah.
Kung ano yung nagko-complement sa kanya, you do it.
And
If
kung
you
saan siya masaya.
Yes. Kasi hindi you will not be with the person you don't love. You will not be with the person that how do you call that? You will not be the person you don't love. You will not be the person that will not understand you. You will be with the person that will understand, love, express love, and love forever.
Yeah.
Ganon.
At the end of the day, the person who should love you first is you.
Yes. Because love, sabi nga nila, why you love me? Because you are you. Wow! You are you.
Wow.
Malalim yun, ha? Malalim. Pull out ko to, ha? I-pull out ko. Sabi, teka lang.
Loading.
Naglo-load yung computer ko. Kailangan ko na. So, gusto mag-sponsor ng computer ko. Teka lang.
Thank you po.
Ayan. So, anyways, yun nga yung sinasabi nila, no? It is really important to value yourself.
Yes.
Because
Know your
if
worth.
you don't value yourself,
Others won't see it then.
yes,
It all starts with you.
it all starts with you. No? Ito na.
Ay, nag-load na.
Sabi ni
Close
Becky
na.
Alvarez, Becky ba? Tama ba?
Mhm.
Her mouth is full of wisdom. Kindly teaching is
On her tongue.
on her tongue. Na yun,
Oh,
nag-ano pa siya
thank
ng
you.
nag-ano pa siya from
Anong
Proverbs, verse 31, ano to?
26.
Chapter 31, verse 26.
So, yeah.
Ayun. Ang hirap talaga, no? Na hindi na ako nagbabasa ng Biblia, no? Thank you so much, guys, for being here in our live conversation. This series brought to you just to inspire you, just to get an idea from a quality people, no? Tingnan mo si Miss Julie. She still have work tonight, but she's here with us, sharing her
Special si
experiences.
RM.
Thank you so much, Miss Julie. No, and of course, before maybe ano na kasi 10:04, no? 10:04 na. I think teka lang. Sige. Ay, teka lang. Ano natin? Sabi ng mami niya.
Mami ko yan.
Sabi niya, proud of you, Julie. Tapos yung ano pa, the heart, no? Thank you so much for being here, Miss Tess. No,
Wow, she
I'm
stayed
so,
with us hanggang ano.
oo, talagang
Until
ano,
the end.
baka nang invite ka pa dyan ng mga Japanese, ha? Japanese. Thank you so much. Ito ba, sabi din ni
We're
ano,
so proud of
ng
you.
follower niya. We are so proud of you. Wow. Thank you so much for the comment. Ay,
Thank you
pasalamatan mo.
guys for staying with us.
Oo.
Sana natuwa kayo sa ano namin today.
Yes, actually very organic lang yung usapan natin, no?
Yeah.
Wala masyadong pressure. Tingnan, sabi ni Marie, no? Same
Same here, very
here. Very
proud. I'm also
proud.
proud of you
Oo.
guys.
Sa lahat na gustong ano, no? Siguro sa lahat na gustong mag-comment diyan para hindi namin kasi kayo makita kung sino-sino yung nanonood ngayon.
Yeah.
We just see the numbers. Please comment, no, para ma-shoutout namin kayo. At ano naman namin, mabalik
Yeah,
naman
and if you have
namin.
thoughts,
Yeah,
syempre we all come from different backgrounds. You know, if you
yes.
think differently, it's a good discussion to have.
Yes, you're right. And this month we will be talking about women. With all the women out there, ito po ay month ninyo. We will appreciate this month. No, this is only for you. Wow. Miss Julie, no? Bago naman kasi wala na nagko-comment kasi baka nahiya sila. Um you can you can give your thoughts or last word, and you can shout out kung sinong gusto mong i-shout out. You can plug in kung sinong gusto mong i-plug in, no? The floor is open for you, Miss Julie. Napakaganda. Parang si Pocahontas ka. Ang ganda ng ano mo, ng
Ng earrings.
ng earrings mo, no? Okay,
Galing
Miss
sa
Julie,
friend ko.
take the mic.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank everybody who joined us tonight. From beginning up until
Yes.
the end. Thank you so much. I hope meron kayong mga takeaway, or I'm sure a lot of you nakarelate sa mga
Yes,
experiences
you're
ko.
right.
Possibly not everybody, but a lot of them,
Yes,
'di ba?
yes.
Since I was raised in an Asian household, just like everybody watching right now. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. Wala na akong shout out. They already know. Thank you, Richard, Salve. Thank you, Mama Beck. Si Becky Alvarez is my tita.
Ah,
Yeah. Thank you, Dwight. Yeah, thank you everyone who watched. Thank you, Kim. Yung nag-comment ng proud agent po.
si
Yeah,
Kim, yan,
yeah. He
nandito
has
sa
a
baba
very,
kanina.
yes, a very
Oo.
inspiring yung story ng agent ko siya dati. So,
Yes.
it's really great.
Oo.
Thank you.
Napakaganda, napakaganda. Masarap talaga, no? Masarap talaga pakinggan pag may naitulong ka sa ibang tao.
Yes, that's
No?
true.
And, Miss Julie, na this month, maghahanap kami din ng mga powerful women
Mhm.
na who can share online their experiences just to inspire women.
Yeah.
Kasi sabi mo nga, no, hindi ko sinasabi na you corrected my question. No, women is not the best, but we just want to be heard, no? Kasi patas lang naman tayo namumuhay dito
Yes.
sa mundo eh.
Yeah, so
You're
for
right
this
in.
month, the spotlight is on women.
Yes, dapat we will give love by recognizing them, welcoming them, and magbibigay tayo ng tribute para sa mga babae, no?
That's
Yun ang pinaka-importante. Kasi kung wala yung babae, hindi po tayo mga we will not be born here in this world. Saan lulusot yung bata doon sa yung time ni Adam and Eve na doon lang sa may sa may
kawayan.
sa kawayan. I'm so Miss Julie, I'm so privileged having you tonight,
Thank
and
you.
I will not take more of your time anymore. And sa lahat po ng mga nanonood diyan, no, thank you so much for being with us throughout the night, no. Yung iba nag-out na, no, but
Mag-log
of
in na
course,
nila.
mag-log in na kayo sa trabaho ninyo. No, thank you so much. And this month po, today's Thursday, no? Thursday.
night.
So, on Saturday, magpapalabas po tayo ng food hands na kinuha
Wow.
natin sa Mega Parao. Na
Wow,
ina-announce na natin
exciting.
yan in advance. And, ayun, pakinggan po natin yan. Sana we hit more than 500 viewers. Sa mga nandito po, please support this live, no? Because I'm doing it for you, not only for myself. No, I'm bringing the best for all of you. Thank you so much, PCTV Boracay, all the people here in the studio. Miss Julie, Ma'am Ophel, ACTV also, no? Thank you so much. Miss Julie, you have your end message. Meron pa?
I just want to say thank you, and guys, don't forget to follow your Boracay guide.
Yay! Oh, yes, please. Sana ma-hit ko na po yung kahit 20k followers lang muna, please. Kahit 20k followers lang. Ayoko ng 1 million. 20k lang po muna. Ngayon, I think
Baby
nasa 70 na tayo.
Wow.
So, unti-unti natin. Pupunta tayo, magbahay-bahay tayo, magtutok-tok tayo sa kanilang bahay at magsabi na, paki-follow naman. Miss Julie, thank you so much for
Thank you
supporting
so
the show.
much.
Na pangalawa na natin to.
Oo nga.
Na sana may
More
another,
to come.
yeah, may other project pa tayo. So, in a count of 5, let us say goodbye and see you tomorrow sa ating mga tagapanood in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye! See you tomorrow! Bye-bye!